Hello, this is Mr. Hurshman, and I am sponsoring for this summer's ReCreate reading Sarah Perry's The Essex Serpent. This is not a novel that I've read to this point, but I'm looking forward to it and excited to read it and think about it and discuss it with any of you who might join me. The thing that drew me to this novel is that it's set in the 19th century, in the second half of the 19th century, and it explores an idea that the author of the novel discovered in a pamphlet. That attributes a number of mysterious events to a supernatural being, a beast called the Essex Serpent. And it traces the activity of this serpent back several centuries. That's what this original pamphlet does. And what Sarah Perry is trying to explore in her novel is what would happen if a similar set of strange events took place in the 19th century. Would they still be interpreted in the same way? How exactly do people know what's causing events around them? How does their worldview or their expectations of how the world works, how do those shape the way that they interpret their observations? And in the center of this is a female protagonist who is investigating, exploring. So this is a kind of Neogothic mystery novel with a supernatural possibility contained within it, and I'm very interested in that, particularly since it's set at an era of declining religious faith. And so there are all these questions of philosophy and how exactly do we know what's real and what the right explanation of something is. And then the last thing that I found kind of interesting about the novel as I was reading reviews is that it's described as presenting a kind of love triangle, but one that isn't erotic or romantic. It's exploring the possibilities of a group of people loving each other in a way that isn't competitive or jealous, but instead is friendly and ends up leading to the growth and development of all of them. I don't know how accurate that is. Again, I'm taking this from a few reviews that I've read, but it's made me quite intrigued and excited to read it, and I think perhaps you'd like to read it alongside me.